Lovely. Hey, computers. And also another district slot. I think London actually would appreciate that massively. So I'm just going to take her over here and pop her down like so. Computers boost. Lovely. London can do something new, something different now. Haven't decided what that new and different will be, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the deciding. A commercial hub actually might make my trades from the city just fractionally better. I don't think that is a valid route. I'm going to have to go here first and then attack. But I think this city, yeah. Right, great. Now, one thing I forgot to do was double check to see if it had any artifacts and stuff in it, but this actually doesn't, this city. Is this city getting in the way of a canal? That's the question. It's the question we always have to ask ourselves, and the answer is probably, but nothing spectacularly. So I'm actually going to keep this one. This one I'm going to keep, and then we'll just, you know, use this as a staging post. It's a snowy, oily city, but more importantly, yeah, that's not Brighton. I'm pretty sure Brighton is not covered in ice like that, but never mind. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a barb camp there. Of course there is. Right. You may need to quickly run back and tail between legs. It'll be fine. But yeah, look, you can see the railroad already built up. I've got more oil coming in. This canal is going to connect up to this city, which will connect up to this city, which will connect up to this city, and then that'll be in part of my empire again, and everything will be lovely and wonderful, and then my capital can be building settlers again. I love this game. I love it so much. No, 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 no. We don't like military emergencies when they're against me, not good old Vicky. Oh, we just want peace and love and canals and... Oh, hello. Who voted against Pedro and Poland? Oh, Poland want in, do you? Keeping an eye on you, Poland, down in Nalanda. I mean, you've got the Temple of Artemis just right by me there. So, I mean, is that something you want to do? Hang on. Whoa, I put a fort down there. They've stolen that tile. I'm pretty sure they've stolen that tile somehow. Is that a commercial hub bomb? No, it's on their fourth. I don't know. I swear that was mine. Maybe I built it in neutral territory. I might have built it in neutral territory like an idiot, to be fair. That's something very much like what I would do. Oh, hello. +5 campus. Forgotten about that. Nice. Oh, it didn't actually go for me. That is surprising. Sure. Well, in that case, I will help myself to this beautiful Brighton oil. Comes now in 3-litre bottles. Do you believe that people are still buying iron? In this day and age, goodness me. I've got a lot of spare resources now. 340 coal. I love the fact that England just picks up capacity by building anything in a harbour. Like, it's just the most amazing thing. I think, do I start selling my oil? I probably should. I need as much gold as I can get, really. Look at this epic collection of epics I've got. 6 of the damn things. Very nice. Hang on a second. Let's just, before we jump in on this, I believe I can get my hero back. Where is he? It's Hercules with 88 military strength. Nice. That's pretty cool. Do I use him just to put down any districts? I'm just thinking of the best way to do this. You know what? Actually, I've got loads of gold. I need to just funnel some gold into my capital, because my capital needs to be building anything basically that involves getting settlers quicker, and I should really sort of focus on that. There we go, Hunza. It's a pretty decent route there. I'll get that one going. Yeah, London's doing pretty decent. 228 production coming in per turn now. Nice. Very nice indeed. Or do I use Hercules instead to build canals? Would that be an immature thing to do? Yes. Am I going to do it anyway? Yes. Will this potentially annoy people? Yes, but I'd like to think that people appreciate the true calling of the canal. It's a way of life, you know? My redcoats are now actually protecting my land pretty well. You can see there's another city there. My navy is useless right now. The lack of canals means that I can't get my units in any closer than I need to. But that's okay. I will canal over before you know it. This will be wonderful. Actually, I just need a military engineer to pop in over here. Who's a good place to make a military engineer? I think Portsmouth can produce one pretty quickly, so I'm just going to go in and get an order of 4, and I can send them over and start building some canals to actively use my boats to attack. You guys have seen, I mean, you've definitely, I've had games before where I've built railways to attack people. Have you ever seen a game where I built canals to attack people? If you haven't, oh, you just wait. Chemistry, ideology, and a golden era all in the same turn. The game is just rewarding me for my canal building. I think that's what it is. Hickson Draconis is great. I think reform the coinage, actually, to get myself a little bit more gold is going to be beautiful, because I have a bunch of international trade routes here. Yeah, it just gave me 120 gold per turn. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Seeing as I've got so many allies and London is sending routes to all of them, I think democracy. I typically like going democracy. Democracy is a good one for me as an Ursa. I like voting, you know, just fills a need in me. I always forget just how good research labs are for the English as well. Look at that extra science when powered. Oh, it's good. I'm just going to go through a bunch of cities and just make sure that I'm building these in a good order. I really want to get as many research labs into my nation as quickly as possible. It's going to be one of those things where I have to just like one by one go through every city and be like, yeah, you build that before this and you build this before that and blah, blah, blah. Good. That's a good selection. I've already got a couple of settlers on the way up here. You make your way to Bath as well. God, the railways make it so quick for my settlers to make it to the front lines here. This is beautiful. Heracles makes a canal. Oh yeah. It's just wonderful. All I need to do up here is just make continuous canals. Bit more voting. I think I want to discount coal power plants because I like building those. I have a lot of coal. I like the idea of me getting 2 diplomatic points, but I believe that Rome is going to win one, seeing as they have 1,237. Good God. So I'll vote for them instead. I think that people are going to be neutralising governors, so I'm going to vote for that, and I'll vote for this one as well. Let's see if I can get half-price coal power plants. That'd be nice. It's unlikely, to be fair, but we'll see. Oh, hello. Oh, Manchester just got absolutely rinsed. No oil power plants. Neutralised governors is good. Trajan's good. So I won 2 points. I won 2 points there. That's not too bad, actually. Let's get flight. National parks. Have I really not unlocked that yet? No, conservation's up here. I should do that in a sec. That would be a good thing to be able to do. Repairing libraries. Unfortunately, libraries now cost more. I've lost the World's Fair's ability to be producing research labs at twice speed. I hit my tech just like a turn too late. Very annoying. It is amazing just how strong these redcoats actually are. They're so powerful. I'm surrounding this city now. I'm tempted to actually start just hammering down on these walls. Just manually. That could be quite fun. I could get an artillery piece going. Artillery would, I mean, it's got 80 strength. 80 strength's pretty good. I could do that. I could attack it, or I could just wait for planes. I might just wait for planes, to be fair. Suffrage boosted. Flight has been obtained. Excellent stuff. Right, let's get radio going. That should be good. I've got this redcoat army just wandering around over to this campus over there. I'll get a Hercules to move over. You move to this tile. Okay. So far, so good. The city's slipping away, unfortunately, as is Wolverhampton. Need to pick them back up if I can. One more city here as well. Exeter this time. Wow, we can link up these 2 lakes, I think, pretty easily. There we go. The oil is now selling for 29 gold per ton. Oh, yeah, I don't need to keep oil. This is good. I'm just getting rid of it all. Getting rid of everything that I'm digging from the ground. I am a true industrialist. My canals are feeding trade routes miles long as I just sell coal to the ends of the earth. Diplomatic favour. I don't even need this. I will trade promises for gold as long as it's gold in my pocket. Even this, look at that. It's 46 gold and I get 2 more luxuries. Lovely. There is democracy. Okay, the trade routes are going to go absolutely nuts now. Absolutely nuts. Economic policies, the first one you go for is New Deal, of course, because that 4 housing and 2 amenities is just fantastic in any city you can put it in. I've got colonial taxes giving me golden production. I've got Wisselbanken helping my trade routes become even better. I'm actually going to stack now New Deal with liberalism. So I've got 1 amenity from Republican Legacy, 1 from liberalism, and 2 from New Deal, which means all cities with 3 specialty districts should have 4 amenities extra. I'm hoping that will boost my nation. Yeah, look at that, 321. That's a good 10-15% on all yields I just got there. London is now +3. It'll be growing nicely. It'll be doing exactly what it needs to do. Okay, so I've got one more settler is going to pop there. I think, did I send one more settler north? I can't remember what I did with the other one. Send you up to Plymouth. I've got another one here. And then I can start thinking about settling up here, connecting up all of the canals I can. I now have confidence range finding on this battleship as well, which means I can now actually shoot the Brazilian battleship. It doesn't have any coal. Oh, that's unfortunate. If only they could buy coal from someone like me. Ah, wonderful. I am a coal baron. Conservation. Radio just needs a national park, so I'm just going to park that one for a little second. Combustion, extract an artifact. Now, I've got an archaeological museum somewhere. Is it in Portsmouth? No, one of them had it. One of them had one. Oh, it's Liverpool. Right, there's an archaeologist. Come on. Go and find something to dig up for me. There is combustion boosted. Nice. Our naturalist down soon as well. I'm pretty sure I should be able to build a natural park somewhere. I mean, appeal-wise, there's loads of stuff up in the frozen north that looks pretty beautiful that I haven't upgraded yet. Problem is, down here, not so much, because I've got pretty much something on every single tile, but you know, it's fine. Up here might be better. I can make a brief peace with Brazil though. It's not going to be forever. I'm just taking some of their great works to give me a bit more culture. We'll immediately then go and denounce them in a second, just while I pick up bombers. I'm not really getting anywhere at the moment. There's no real good pillaging that I can get to. I might as well just take time, build some canals, and then come back fighting. Norwich! Yay! It's a city dear to my heart. I'm pretty sure I didn't grow up in the frozen tundra snows of the north, but you never know. Norfolk is pretty backward. It's difficult to really tell what's what. We've reached that beautiful part of the game now where Liverpool is kind of capable of producing some decent industrial zone logistics for me. Goddard has appeared with his double rocketry boost. I think rocketry, space is probably the way I'm going to go here. Can't be bothered to eke out a culture victory. I could go for a biosphere rush, but I think a science might be the easiest way of doing this at the moment. You can see nobody has got rocketry yet. We're still before rocketry times. I've got 51 techs. Rome's got 49, 48, 47. So I'm actually ahead, even though I have been basically larking around this whole game. Seems to have gone quite well for me, so I can't complain. Let's just get these tiles into Bath quickly, which means I can now put that one in. Hooray! National Park, radio boosted. Good. Professional sports is being boosted as well because I've got another entertainment complex being built in Bristol. Lovely stuff. Advanced flight needs 2 biplanes. I probably should do that. I probably should build a biplane or 2. Aerodrome in 1 turn in London. 9 districts available. You can see there's actually plenty of flatland districts for me to use here, so it's not the worst thing in the world actually. I think we should be able to have space for a rocketry site. So I think we will build some biplanes. I tend not to, but you know, we'll do something different this game. Oh dear, this was a bad place for my ships to park. Oh, everyone run away and go find somewhere nice to hide and heal. Which direction is it going now? Headed northwest. Oh, Wolverhampton, I would not want to be you right now. Ugh. 433 science, got that jumped up by 100 last turn. I was on 300 and something. I think it's because I had about 3 research stations finish in 1 turn, which would kind of explain it, but still, that's nice. That's very, very nice. Biplane in 2 turns. Yeah, let's just whip out a couple of those quickly. Actually, scrap that. I'll build one of them and I'll buy the other. There we go. Like that. In fact, actually, I'm going to unlock the fighter upgrades. I might as well just buy them both. There we go. Advanced flight boosted. Let's do that instead of building the things. Gosh, what am I? I should do something that actually I can't build, like, for instance, the Royal Society. I think oil is my most precious resource here, just because I'm selling it so much. I've got 15 coming in per turn, and it's easily producing more than a gold per turn per oil. It's very, very nice assortment of stuff, actually. I can't complain. Advanced flight. Fantastic. I'm going to get rocketry now because here, oh my goodness, 3 people in one go. Lovely. So that's Spilsbury. I've got Joachim and I have Robert Goddard. Now Goddard gives me the boost for the rocketry tech, which is lovely. That's a turn off that immediately. Also means I can build these things a lot quicker. A lot quicker. Do I now... Just trying to think of what the best thing to do with my capital is. You see, I've got things like hangars and airports that I can build. For now, my capital is going to default back to step 1, which is to get settlers in. But we'll sort of pull that a little bit. Spilsbury gives me toys, lovely stuff. Less war weariness if I retire my admiral immediately. Let's just do it immediately. Brilliant stuff. Oh, aluminium. That's something I should keep an eye out for. I saw at least 1 or 2 bits of it in places. There's some down below Coventry. There is some in this city there. Some over here by Birmingham, by Bath. Okay, so actually I've got a few little bits and pieces, but they're all kind of like on the edges of stuff. So I really should just quickly scoop in a couple of bits that I can use to get all of this stuff in. Now we're rushing canals again. Excellent stuff. This is actually a quite, military savvy move, I think, because it means I can actually use these canals to bring my boats to Brazil. You can see here I've got the triple threat. I've got a canal, a dam and an aqueduct all being rushed independently. Wolverhampton is going to be so industrialized it's not going to know what hit it. One more city here. Blackburn. Yay for Blackburn. Okay, I'm intrigued to see if there are any canals that I can build around this city. It's all hilly around here for once, which is just a shame. I mean, I could build a canal there on that pointless tile, which of course means it's not pointless, so I will look to do that in a second. But Royal Navy Dockyard for now for adjacency. Look at that, lovely stuff. In the meantime, I've got a settler rushing over this side of the map because I have a lovely looking canal idea over here that I need to investigate. Space port. Rocketries look very good to me. I need to get nuclear fission as quickly as I can. Build 3 armies or armadas. I am amazed I haven't already got this one. I'm sure I can find a way to just sort of nab these things together. I think there's the submarine, combined arms. Yes, these boosts are always possible if you just sort of nab it in the right direction. Hang on, right, there's that. Perfect, done there as well. And then I think this canal is kind of half done as well. Yeah, good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All this stuff is now coming along very nicely indeed. Oops, I think I might be flooding the world a lot quicker than I anticipated. Never mind. Never mind, I'm too busy putting ski resorts up in London. Very important job that. This may be a really, really bad idea, but I'm just settling here with no loyalty pressure whatsoever. Hang on. Yeah, Magnus got killed, by the way, which is really annoying. Liang, you go over here? Yeah, that'll do a little bit. Okay, I might need to just chop something a little bit down just to sort of speed this up a little bit, get the monument going, but we should be fine. So I've also got Shrewsbury here, which is going to act as this magnificent place to put 2 canals to the sort of north and south of me. Although actually saying that, I believe this now counts as a water tile. So I think actually I might have accidentally just created a canal city a bit quicker than I expected to. Oh no, not quite yet, but still. Maybe I need to stop the flooding first? Should we go for computers quickly? Oh, I can't even build it that quick, can I? So, no, maybe not. Treating my capital to a stadium. Oh, +8 amenities now. It's just putting all of these ski resorts around my capital. It means that even if it gives me 0 luxury resources, I've still got 4 from civics and 11 from entertainment, as well as 4 from improvement, so it really cannot escape from me. Very nice indeed. Ooh, look at all these luxury resource deals. Yes. Nom. Sell all my stuff away. I don't even care if I get a good deal, to be fair. I'm swimming in all of this stuff. It's just every few turns I can just go down here and be like, what do people want to buy? A little bit of coal. I've pretty much taken the entirety of gold from, well, everyone. Nobody really has any gold per turn anymore. Like, that's France's last gold they're offering there, and I'm just going to sort of take this as well. But you can see now I've got deal income of about 400 gold per turn. Very nice. Very, very nice. And actually, I'm starting now. I think this canal is now finished. This one is looking pretty good as well. Let me just quickly swap you in. Oh, it's going to be a couple of turns actually, but I'm almost finished up on this one now. Yeah, I can't delay this any longer. We've got to take over Brazil now. Now I wonder if we can get a good joint war deal with somebody here. Ideological war. Do you want to join this? No. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I'll see if I can find an ally who will. Found somebody. Germany's going to give me all of their gold. Yeah, brilliant, fantastic. So we are now at war with Brazil again. Nice, good ideological war. No one else will join it though. Pedro's done a good job of making friends this time. Now, look, I've canaled over to this tiny little lake, which means I can now actually fire at enemy cities. That is wonderful. Now, my battleships are going to be targeting those cities because I have fighters now. These fighters can actually, you know, just sort of hold off most of the armed forces. I'm going to just deploy you to this tile there. Give me a bit more visibility. Look, I've got loads and loads of enemy units that can trudge in. I'm just going to move my units to kind of defend myself a little bit. Make sure that I don't have any units that are just going to get immediately killed. You can see, look at this. My strength, my combat strength when attacking is pretty extreme with these planes. They're very tough. Using encampments to kill cavalry armies. That seems totally fair. Right, now we've thinned down the enemy population quite a lot. Oh, that's an army being shredded by one plane. Because, of course, fighters are not support units. They are outright killing machines. I'll just kill that cavalry as well. Delightful stuff. And then we've got 2 more battleship shots. Oh, these things are so powerful. It's just nonsense. I mean, Hercules, he got attacked. He's just sort of shrugged it off, and now he's just sat there, like, picking his nails, thinking about what he's going to have for lunch. I think tuna mayo. So Tesla, this district's regional buildings reach 3 tiles further. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually think about this, because I rarely do. Let's just plonk a 7-tile radius down on London. So you can see that some industrial zones might be good targets to give them a little bit more. Like, where's Portsmouth's? Okay, there's an industrial zone here. That one, with an oil power plant, that needs to be boosted. So I think that might be Sheffield's or something like that. I'm not entirely sure who owns that one. Where's Stokes? Stokes is in range. Manchester's is in range. That's lovely. What about Hull? Hull. Okay, so he needs to go to Sheffield and he needs to go to Hull. Tesla is going to be properly from the north this game. Oh dear, this canal's been totally flooded. Oh dear. I really should fix that at some point. Scientific city-state that I am now suzerain of gives me +2 science from each great work of writing and 1 from relics and artifacts. Actually, that gives me slightly more than you might think. 12 science. Goodness me. Groundbreaking stuff. Rushing this canal up in the north. Oh, I'm excited about that one. It's going to be beautiful. So here is Tesla. Bonk. Nice. I'll give London a little bit more friendliness. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful route to Aachen. I'm doing that thing where all of my trade routes are coming out the same city. Mans now. It's a good thing. I've got that trade route of the alliance going back up with Germany, and then another route with Rome. Beautiful stuff. How's London doing now? 265 production, 100 food. It's got housing for now, which is good. I could get a food market, but I'm tempted to give it the other version, the shopping mall, which gives it amenities instead of food. I think I've got plenty of food, so that'll be pretty good. Round 2, electric boogaloo. That's a field cannon destroyed there, and somebody's left an AT crew out. Actually, you know what? That one will not get killed in one go, so we'll give it a little love tap. That'll be nice. 2 more shots with the old battleships, and yeah, we're just chilling here for now. If I take this ironclad fleet, which is currently in the Brazilian Sea, we'll be able to zoom out and have a little bit of a look at the glory of what we've created. So I can get all the way down into my capital through the system of canals there. I can get all the way down to this point. I can get into this little lake in the German Sea. I can get all the way over into Ullswater. You can see via this canal network there. I can get into Derwentwater via this one. If I just plonk myself into this route, you can see I go through the canal network there. In fact, actually the canals go this way, so through Plymouth. I can get all the way, I think. Oh, hang on. The movement's just going to, you see, sometimes it bugs out this mod. It's so much movement. I can get all the way over to this lake over here, which is amazing. and all the way now into the Adriatic Sea, which is a lot colder than I remember it, but that's pretty cool. I also now can bring all the way down into this direction, and I'm just working on this link here. I just need to get a military engineer involved to be able to do that, but still very cool. I like where this game has gone. This game has been pretty damn cool. Planes are still firing nicely. Oh, that was an army it just killed. Every time I kill an army, of course I get era score, which is beautiful. Mulan would be a cool hit actually, but I'm just going to lure her out a little bit more and attack this line infantry instead. Oh no. Oh, the flooding is destroying my canals. Oh, that's not nice. Oh dear, I think I may need to put some seawalls up now to stop this horrendous flooding, which is totally my fault. Yeah, that's pretty bad flooding actually. Adjusted by 50% based on the deforestation level. I believe that deforestation may be almost entirely down to me. Yikes. It's like there are repercussions in this game. Oh dear. This has become an island now. That's not good. Let's finish off Cold War quickly whilst I'm doing this. Margaret Mead. 1,000 science and culture if I send her to another country. With a science or a campus. You know what? I don't know if I can actually go into... No, I can't go into Poland's lands. So I'm going to instead send her to Poznan. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, we need to think about what the best thing to boost will be for her. Look, I've got loads of trade routes freeing up, so I'm shoving them all in London still. London, of course, being an amazing place for me to now build Earth satellite in 2 turns. Yeah, you read that right. Two turns. That's a lot. That's a huge amount. I've got extra production from amenities, so that's 20% from amenities. I've also got 30% from Pingala's space initiative. I've got 2 stacks of 20% from Robert Goddard, so I'm working at about 90% production here, which means that I should be working at about 450 production per turn, which kind of makes sense because the Earth satellite is 900 production. So you know what? We need to actually boost this through and get to satellites quick, because otherwise we're gonna fall behind. In fact, actually saying that, 2 broadcast towers. I don't think I've actually got 2 broadcast towers, so I'll build one there. And I think, was it Portsmouth was the other place that could build one? Yeah, there it is. Done. I've also now finished this totally pointless little canal over to this tiny little lake. That's just so I can send basically a boat all the way to Rome. Beautiful stuff. Got a beautiful city now. Ipswich. On this tile, great stuff. Have a ski resort, Ipswich. That's lovely. And then I think let's just buy that tile, and then we can build a canal here in 565 turns. That seems a good use of my time. Let's just plonk you down immediately and start boosting that. Oh, we've jumped immediately to Stephanie. Oh, 100% production towards space race projects is a very good deal for me. That's awesome. Von Hipper. Nice. Let's just bring him. I think I might actually just transport you directly to the front line. Bam, like that. Look at that. I can straight to a canal. I love that. Really, really handy. And then my battleships can now just be dismantling the city defences. Isn't that lovely? I'm using all my ships in the canals to now just stretch in and attack further. This is just so much fun. Oh, bang, and then actually this guy can get killed as well. Okay, now Manus is looking pretty weak. Can I build some railways over to it in order to take it quickly? This is when my patented aggressive railway simulation actually begins to get quite handy. Okay, I can only put those 2 in, I think, with where I've left my military engineers, but that should be enough just to... There you go, just to force it through with the extra movement I've got, and this city is now mine. Now, just double checking here, do we need to keep it, or do we need to raise it in order to, get proper canals in? There's a canal space here, but as you can see, I can't actually canal over to this lake, which is sacrilege. So it's got to go. It's got to go. I'm just going to quickly build an airstrip just to get rapid deployment boosted. The Earth satellite launches our first space dong into the sky, where it's going to reveal only things that a space dong could. In fact, actually, this is going to be a fantastic little thing to see what the map is doing. You can see Rome. We kind of knew about all this anyway. Rome basically started ages away from me and just started settling as close as it could towards me. Just actually down this one huge river. I quite like this map, actually. It's been a beautiful map for that sort of stuff. You can see actually they took over a city-state down here and have ended up settling down in the south as well. So quite an ambitious empire. Quite like that, actually. France still doesn't have steel walls, so it would have been an amazing place to attack, actually. You can see Paris is trying to build Broadway in 26 turns. Really, you should be getting some production into your capital, my friends. Not so good. We can finally see what Poland's been up to. Krakow here. They had an amazing mountain start, actually. Some brilliant campuses that they could be popping down, which is probably why they've been doing reasonably well at the science game. All game. Very compact empire, settling four tiles away from themselves. I kind of like to space out a minimum of 5 normally. Germany really have just thrown themselves into the same sort of spacing here. The Hansas are not as optimized as they could be, to be fair. They've got 2+6s there, but I mean Hansas can go crazy optimized, so I'm not entirely sure what they've been up to, Germany. They've kind of been letting the side down. Brazil, actually we can see now that already, okay, so more cities are going to have to get destroyed. Sao Paulo is not long for this world because I'm going to have to canal over here. Terrible stuff, but Jerusalem I'll be able to keep. Belém I'll be able to keep. This city I don't think there's a better option for it, so we'll be able to keep that as well. The Netherlands kind of never really got out of this little tight space here. They've got 180 science for this tiny little amount of space. If they had taken Ankara and they'd settled south, they would have had even more river down here. Yeah, wasted opportunity for them. I mean, the Ottomans as well have barely started moving. Terrible stuff. Yeah, some of the AI really hasn't just seized the game, has it really? But there you go. We're not going to mind ultimately that it hasn't seized the game. I'm just an observation. London is switching to campus research grants until I get Stephanie, because she gives 100% production towards the projects. There's no point wasting my production until I've got that. I don't think. Margaret Mead boosting satellites and rapid deployment. Bang. Satellites is done. Rapid deployment is almost done as well. Next up, we've got plastics. I need 2 aerodromes, actually. That's an intriguing one. Owning 3 tanks, and then going to nanotech from there. 3 tanks, actually. It's probably going to be the most difficult one, but I think I can just build those out, actually. I'm just having a quick look at this now, because unfortunately the sea level rising is getting rid of some of my canals. I was above 50, but you can see I've got 47 completed canals at the moment. Oh my goodness, I am so proud of myself this game, as well as 225 railroad. Yes, railroad simulator. It's real. Unfortunately, look, the railroad was severed a little bit here because my canal is now underwater, but I guess that's just kind of like nature's canal, really. Ignore the bees. They're fine. They may be smoking, but they're just turning into sea bees very, very slowly. Oh, 48. Sorry, I just finished the canal here. Aha! Hastings is now good. It's like this. I was going to build a canal here, but it's just flooding, so I don't need to. Who'd have thought if I just pumped the atmosphere full of carbon, I wouldn't have to do any of this rubbish. Free wonder. Okay, that'd be cool. I'm getting the most points at the moment, so there's no need to wait. Korolev combined with Stephanie, that's the sort of deal I was looking for. Oh yeah, look, with the sea flooding, Shrewsbury is now a perfect canal. Oh, it's wonderful. Wonderful stuff. In fact, actually, look, more and more of this lake is appearing, providing more and more options for me to actually do this. Oh dear, the canal flooded. That can't be a good thing. Why would that happen? Someone left the canal docks open, I think. And a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Davalex, The Broccoli, and Midnight Oil for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes, subscribes, and follows. Thank you very much.